No way, I'm not drunk.
Thank you. Now that's recorded.
Really?
Okay, so after a little bit looking over some suggestions, we have finally come up with a name. This is now called the Coliseum. I like to thank Leonard Button again for the name. So I am now your new host, Caesar, and this is the lion that I sent into the pit, Scruffy. Scruffy, say hi.
Hi.
Thank you, Scruffy. And he's not drunk, just so you know. And the movie entering the Coliseum today is I Am Number 4, starring Alex Pettyfer. This movie is about two warring alien races. One with teenage boys as the saviors and teenage girls, not to be left out, and the Mongoloids, which are these weird spiky tooth things that like to just be kind of jerks to everyone involved. This is pretty much Twilight for men. I know this sounds awful, and at parts it is. There's also parts where it's even worse than that, but we'll get into that later. Let's go ahead and get into the cons. The action in this is surprisingly awesome. Think Michael Bay meets Chinese acrobats. Think Cirque du Soleil. Is that what it's called? Where it's like people are just on like high.
The one in Vegas where you do acrobatics and stuff.
It's like acrobatics and yeah.
Yeah.
But when we get to the CGI like fighting, this movie's freaking awesome. Like I'm sitting there like, oh, that was awesome. That was great. Cinematography is good. Timothy Olyphant's in this movie. There's lines he has to deliver, and you're like, okay, I believe him. Like I believe he is from some far off planet, and he's the alien protector of this teenage boy. Which, God, do you have any questions before I go into cons? I'm already done with pro. Do you see how fast I'm done with pros? Warning sign. You got any questions?
Okay. Is there any titties in this movie?
It's PG-13, and no.
Okay. Is there a love triangle, or is it just between two people?
Oh, God, we gotta talk about the love thing. It's a love duo. And
okay, so it's just between two people.
Yes, and let's go into the cons, and we'll get two more questions out of you.
I got one more question before you go into the cons.
Hit me with it.
What is the powers the main character has?
He's a flashlight. He's a freaking flashlight.
You shit me.
His hand glows, and he's a freaking flashlight.
That's it? That's all he does?
That's all he does. He's a freaking flashlight. It's like Christ in heaven. But when he's teamed up with another person, apparently he's a power amplifier. He's a freaking battery. He's a flashlight / battery. And it's... Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to go into the cons. I told you it's Twilight for men, so you get that awful, awful love story that comes out of nowhere. And my movies are plagued with this. It's main characters that I don't like. Like, the dude I'm supposed to be cheering for, rooting for, and hoping he survives, he's the dude I want dead most in this movie.
So the flashlight.
So the flashlight / battery man is the dude I want dead the most. Because he is a little dickweed. He is. He's just this jerk. You're just like, why am I rooting for him?
Does he not listen?
He doesn't listen to shit. Okay,
does he lie to your face?
He doesn't lie to my face. God. Timothy Olyphant is tasked with protecting this kid because he is part of a dying race who have to die in order. So I am number 4. The first 3 people are already dead. Okay? And Timothy Olyphant's like, I need to keep these kids off the grid. I gotta keep him away from these mongoloids. I gotta train him so, like, if we do run into him, he can fight, protect himself. And this kid's just... He's idiotic. Like, he just never learns. Like, he never learns to, like, oh, I should probably, I don't know, not present myself on a freaking YouTube page showing, oh, hey, I got this glowing tattoo that says, I'm from a different planet. And then he meets this girl that he only knows for, like, a day.
Mm-hmm.
Who's stalked. It's reverse Twilight. The dude is getting stalked by this blogger chick who is very attractive. And I understand when you get an attractive stalker, you're like, oh, maybe I'll give him a shot. Real life, don't ever give attractive stalkers a shot.
I can vouch for that. It never works out.
Well, at least not for him anyway. But
they crazy.
And then he oh god, the dialogue. The dialogue gets bad. It gets so bad regarding that love thing. You wish he never talked. You wish he was just that handsome slab of meat that just sat there and said nothing. Yes, I did say handsome. Don't give me that look. And I never feel sympathetic for the kid, and I want him dead myself. So when I actually do see the villains, who, okay, going back to my pros, are actually very menacing, kind of funny. But also very menacing because the things they will do to you is just, it's kind of just, eh.
So I see the little pieces?
No, but they will mess up your eyes. They got like this little like drill thing that they put into you.
Oh, they drill in
They
the
drill
eye socket and then suck you out from
No, they just keep drilling. They just bore through your head.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Oh man, it was just like, oh no, that hurt. But anyway, so overall, dudes,
Does a badass die?
the Timothy Oliphant does get killed, yes, because the kid wouldn't listen. Right?
So he needs to be like me. Don't get a Facebook page.
He doesn't. Timothy Oliphant made it a point. Don't let this kid get anywhere on the internet. That was his thing.
Yeah.
So overall, this movie suffers from Twilight romance dialogue, which is horrible, and that last line that he tells that one girl is freaking atrocious.
What does he say?
On my planet, love is forever. Yeah.
So here's a giant carton of cheese.
It's not even cheese. It's just shit.
I know some scientist people are going to.
And do you know how long they've known each other?
Moldy cheese.
Do you know how long they've known each other?
Let's say a week.
Like 5 days. I'm right. They
So
don't
a school week.
It's like a school week, and then it's like love is forever, and you're like.
So in
Excuse me
the
while I
course
go
of a
roll.
school week.
In the course of the school
like
week,
high school.
they
week.
fell in love, and now suddenly he's a badass who's gonna go take on the Mongoloid army coming to take over Earth. And
He's a battery pack.
Pretty fucking much.
Strap him to my back. And
That's
let
all
him
he
go.
does. That's all he does. Overall,
Why didn't
dudes,
the badass survive?
because Alex Pettifer, that blonde, handsome slab of meat, had to survive. Waka waka. I know, it makes me sad too. Overall, dudes, if you're going to watch this movie, occupy your girlfriend for like the first hour. And then once you get to the school scene where the action starts, open your eyes, push your girlfriend off, watch. It's pretty awesome to behold. Ladies, if you like this romance crap, I cannot stop you. Go watch the movie. Any other moviegoer? You know what? We're killing this movie Caesar style. I send this movie into the pits to be eaten by Scruffy.
Yummy.
Kill it dead. It gets a 2 out of 10. Barely better than One for the Money. Barely. By that much. Alright.
2.3?
Don't give this movie any more points. Don't you dare give this movie more points.
Well, 2.3 for the Mongoloids. They drill into your head, man.
No, still 2. Even
Still
Mongoloids.
2?
Mongoloids can't save this movie.
Yeah, this movie's fucked.
Kill it. And thanks for watching.